everyone, David Adventure from the DS3 Network, bringing you the first in a series of videos of the single player, I wouldn't really call it campaign, but the single player game Cryostasis, and yeah, it's a nice little psychological horror game that's basically set in the icy wastes of the north, I believe, aboard a particular icebreaker. Of course, these aren't just any ordinary circumstances. This is quite extraordinary things happening, and yeah, we'll be able to find out what those things are. So I did play through the game once a very long time ago, but yeah, now I'll actually be able to to play through it and commentate on it, because that was a long time before I started commentating on stuff. And I think I'll just go to video just to change the motion blur, camera motion blur. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of one of these. I need to have all that bloody motion blur there. So did it save it? Camera motion blur on, motion blur off, camera motion blur on. Yeah, I should already have that though. Motion blur, camera motion blur. Yeah, why not? So yeah, but it's because you can see it's going to be in true 1080p with all the fancy settings enabled, and yeah, basically just start a new game. Really, couldn't just have my saved games interesting. Alright, whatever. Still in there, but what the hell. So yeah, I only just started a new game briefly before, just to make sure it was all working, and it was. So hopefully the audio levels should be just fine. Hopefully it shouldn't be too loud or too soft, but I guess we'll find out in this bit here. Certainly that menu ambient sound sounded pretty damn loud, all that bloody wind and all that, and the musical components that came before it, that was pretty loud too. But anyway, hopefully I didn't turn it down too much. Really fancy loading screen, all nice and white. Looks like it's been inverted actually, because normally it'd be crashing into white ice rather than blackish ice, but there you go. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. Very somber indeed. Damn, that's a bit loud still.
A tribe of people in a place that was bounded on 3 sides by impenetrable forests, and on the 4th by the steppe. They were a strong, brave, and cheerful people. But evil times came upon them. Other tribes came warring against them and drove them into the depths of the forest.
Depths.
The forest was dark and swampy, for it was very ancient, and the boughs of the trees were so closely interwoven that they shut out the view of the sky, and the sun's rays did all they could to pierce the thick foliage and reach the waters of the swamp. And wherever they reached those waters, poisonous vapors arose, and the people began to get sick and die. They had to get out of the forest, but there were only 2 ways. One was to go back over the road they'd come, but at the end of it strong and vicious foes awaited them. The other was to push forward through the forest, but there they'd encounter the giant trees, whose mighty branches were closely entwined, and whose gnarled roots were sunk deep into the mire of the bogs.
That doesn't sound that bad, except for the poisonous bit.
They were a brave people, and they would have fought to the death with those who had once defeated them, had they not feared being wiped out in the fight. They had their forefathers' behests to defend, and if they perished, their behests would perish with them. So they sat, pondering their fate through the long nights, with the poisonous vapors rising around them, and the forest singing its mournful song. And the shadows of the fires leaped about them in a soundless dance, and it seemed as if it weren't mere shadows dancing, but the evil spirits of forest and bog celebrating their triumph.
And thus we have that guy. So that opening scene, particularly that guy lying there, is pretty important. That I think I'll reveal at the end of the game. Although it's something that I didn't really notice at the time. In fact, I didn't notice it until the end of the game, really. Okay, and there we go. Autosave, game saved. Oops, and they're getting a little slow down there, so we can't go up here, of course. And wow, this looks like a pretty nice little environment to live in, to say less. I just have to change the bloody audio. That is pretty damn loud, actually. And of course, there's only one volume knob as well, so I can't change the music or anything like that. But there we go. Hopefully, that should do the trick. Yeah, maybe a little bit softer, perhaps. There we go. Yeah, that'll do perfect. So there we go. Yeah, I did hear that Dead Space 3 has been released, but kind of heard that the PC version was released with many bugs, and the fact that they also removed many of the horror elements from Dead Space 3, and yeah, just made it into a bit more of an action/adventure game with more fetch quests and all that. So yeah, I didn't think I really feel like getting it for the moment until maybe there we go, until maybe at least the bugs are resolved. But it's kind of a shame to hear that they got rid of the few horror elements that they had. It was not a bad blend really of horror and action, but well, anyway, let's go down. Bam. And there we go. Nice little Soviet flashlights there. There we go. And down goes that. Perfect. Let's toggle your flashlights. Perfect. Pew, pew, pew. And got another ever-present snow as well. So there we go. This game though, it's a bit more slower paced, to say the least. And I guess it kind of does remind me of Dead Space 3 in a way, in that it is set in a nice big frozen environment, kind of similar to Dead Space. Anyway, let's see. Although yeah, it is certainly a bit slower paced. So okay, I'm just checking the controls out. And come on, you'd think you could try climbing up there. It's got little holes in between the bars to put your fingers through, but I suppose I won't be going that way. It doesn't seem too much else there. We have a nice bit of ice that apparently crashed through that wall. Very nice indeed. And what the hell, I guess we'll continue onwards. What the? Huh. Oh, there you go. Being rebuilt just like that, eh? Got like these nice little effects. Kind of reminds me of Stalker in some ways. Too bad I didn't commentate on that game. I don't think I even got the installation files for anything. Okay then. Oh. Okay, so that was a flashback. Oh, and he disappeared. So apparently that's what happened to the guy. He must have dropped in through there, I suppose, where the arse now is. Interesting. Wait a minute, is the environment a bit different? No, I think it's the same. Yeah, another interesting feature about this game is the flashbacks. Well, you can use them to alter events and all that, or at least that's what it appears to be, and does change the environment around you. But anyway, it'll be introduced a bit later on in the game. You can run by holding L shift button. Whoa, holy crap, that really drains a lot of my stamina. And there we go, more destroyed bits there. There we go, I suppose we'll slowly make our way up here. So yes, very foreboding indeed. Now I just hope the sound isn't too low for the game, actually. And there we go, got yet another guy here, so I wonder if we can alter his fate perhaps. I'm surprised that it didn't actually give me a thing about a text message about come on, get freaking close, about making use of these okay, how bloody close about using flashbacks, but what mush damn things. Okay, that's certainly loud enough. Down we go. Come on, let me up. Nope, too late. Okay, so that's what happened to that guy, apparently. And apparently I managed to reach... Okay, I must have jumped over in the midst of that flashback to reach that. So there we go. Not too shabby in these flashbacks. Too weak for anything but a short sprint. Ah, of course, yes. Okay. Oh yeah, and I'll just explain the health bars actually. So the outer ring, I believe, represents the ambient temperature, the yellow ring represents the stamina, and the inner ring represents your heat, which is... the hell? I'm pretty sure outer ring was meant to be ambient temperature, it just seems to have gone up. Ah, okay, it went up when I went further away from that ice bit, of course. And yeah, the inner ring is your heat, or health, but it's represented as heat in this case. Because of course if you get too cold, then you'll die a horrible, horrible death, frozen in the cold like those other bastards were that we had that flashback through. I think it might have been the same guy, actually. Because one guy was on the dog sled, the second guy was on the dog sled as well, it could be the same guy. And of course I can't get up there. Wow, this place has certainly seen better days. The Soviets really need to take better care of their facilities, to say the least. Ah well, what can you do? Okay, so yeah, we'll just slowly make our way through, and okay, apparently even jumping screws with your stamina, and here we go. Here we go again. Let's do the time again. And too bad I can't see his face, so I think this is the same guy. I think this... Yeah, definitely the same guy that was seeing the perspective from. So there we go, looks like we managed to progress a little bit further, and there is the almighty ship right ahead of us. Damn, such a ridiculous environment to work in. Ah, well, what can you do? Ah, this is when they start barking. They go forward, I mean, it's not like as if we're standing there and the bark is going to save us, but anyway. Yep. Whoa. Interesting, he's still down there. But I managed to make it up here with a staircase down there as well. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Actually, I'll just check what the controls are again. We've got quick save and quick load and all that. Game. Quick save, quick load. Yes, I wish more games had stuff like this. God knows bloody Dead Space could have done with it. And really, it doesn't really detract from the so-called scary or horror appeal of the game. I mean, look at that. Quick save, it just says game has been quick saved or whatever. And I can't actually get through this damn door. Damn it, they don't even include knobs on these things. That's how cheap the Soviets are. So anyway, we'll slowly make our way down here, and let's see. Okay, that doesn't really lead anywhere from what I can tell. If I walk around, I don't think I'll actually get anywhere, but I might as well just check just to make sure. So yeah, goddammit, of course the stamina's going to be next to nothing. Go, 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 run as quickly as possible. I wonder if actually I can jump down there. Well anyway, yeah, like I said, there's nothing down there. And it looks like another guy to check out his fate. Let's see, damn it. Oh, so much to try and leap over the railings. And like Soviets can't even jump, of course. Don't really have too much going for them at the moment, do they? And this thing is... Nope, it's nothing that I can manipulate. Alright, let's see. Okay, now I can actually do something there. And there we go. Go from my head, basically, into him. Oh, and there we go. So this is the guy that apparently fell. So he's still alive, somehow. Although we'll swear, I'm sure. So those Russians, they're built to last, especially those Cold War Russians. So there we go. Now where the hell do we go? So there's the sled. Okay, there we go. Got enough some path up here. And what the hell is this?
Alexander Nesterov, a junior research assistant at the Pole 21 Polar Station, is due at coordinates 86 degrees 21 north, 74 degrees 57 east on the 27th of March 1981, where he will board the nuclear icebreaker North Wind.
North Wind. And I believe that's the character that we play as. The question is though, has he actually died, or is he trying to save himself though? That's an interesting thing to ponder. And dogs and all, they're going to be putting barking like this. And yeah, that way they go anyway. I suppose at least they're not trying to kill me or anything just yet.